Hey friends, Sean from SGT Report here with just a quick update. I hadn't planned on making this video today because I'm actually trying to get a Lynette Zhang interview posted. That'll come later tonight, so today's kind of a twofer. But I just had to make this video because it's outrageous how absolutely criminal the system is and how criminal the Democrats are and how criminal the Democratic donors tend to be. Case in point, Ed Buck, who was arrested after a third man overdosed in his LA apartment. He's a dangerous sexual predator, and he's been arrested. Now, Ed Buck, guys, if you don't know, is closely connected to people like Hillary Clinton and Adam Schiff. He's been a longtime donor, and 2 other young black men have died in his homes, and he's never gone to jail. He's never been arrested. Now, a third one has overdosed, and Buck has been charged with 1 felony count each of battery causing serious injury, administering methamphetamine, and maintaining a drug house. These people are sick, as Q has said, hashtag pure evil. If you're not getting the picture right now, you're just not paying attention. And even people on the left are starting to pay attention, and they're walking away in droves. Now, in other news, I just had to share this regarding the JP Morgan RICO investigation by the DOJ. Something very important was brought to my attention by our friend Casey, who emailed me, and she said, looking over the actual indictment, it is somewhat disappointing as it portrays Bank A, JP Morgan, as an unwitting beneficiary of the racketeering scheme that was concealed from it, actively lied about by the traders, and against bank rules in the first place. So for now, the bank itself seems to have plenty of plausible deniability if this one indictment is all there is. And guys, all I want to say about that is the name Blythe Masters, Jamie Dimon, and the fact that there is absolutely no way under the sun that this kind of precious metals manipulation could take place for 10 years since the Bear Stearns acquisition. 10 years. And nobody at the top knew about it, just the head of the precious metals trading desk. That obviously doesn't pass the smell test any more than Ed Buck just has bad luck as it relates to young black men dying in his homes. And the real important reason I wanted to share this, we'll round this out about the JP Morgan manipulation of the precious metals market. This comes from our friend TF Metals Report founder Craig Hemke, who writes, by now you've heard of the indictment of 3 key JP Morgan employees in the charges of precious metals manipulation. Well, I've just unearthed a nugget that will leave you speechless. And this was sent to me by a friend of SGT Report. Thank you, my friend. You know who you are. Because otherwise I would have missed it. It's hard to keep up on everything on a daily basis. But let me just summarize. There was a CFTC investigation into precious metals manipulation, silver specifically, and the investigation went on for 5 years. So get this, I'll just summarize. At the end of this article, Craig writes, so the Enforcement Division of the CFTC runs a 5-year investigation into silver price manipulation only to immediately close the investigation once presented with irrefutable whistleblower evidence of said manipulation. Then, the head of the Enforcement Division, David Meister, quits the CFTC within a week of closing this investigation. Then, Meister takes a job with Washington law firm Skadden LLP. Then, Skadden LLP is retained by Michael Nowak, former head of the JP Morgan Precious Metals Desk, as his defense attorneys. The lead attorney defending Nowak is David Meister. And there you have it. Abject corruption that is in your face and undeniable, with another case of the financial political complex protecting its own. So we'll see where this DOJ RICO investigation goes. Finally, there has been some arrests of high-level JP Morgan bankers. That's great. But how about the really high-level people? How about the puppet masters? How about Blythe Masters? How about Jamie Dimon? How about the people above Jamie Dimon at the central banks? Guys, it's an age-old story, and we'll continue to cover it. At this point in human history, it's the banksters and their associated intelligence agencies against we, the people. Thanks for watching, friends, and for real news 24/7, you can always visit us at sgtreport.com. It's the antidote to WAPO, Bezos' blog, and Mockingbird mainstream media lies. Real news 24/7, the antidote to corporate propaganda. God bless. Bye-bye.
When gold, palladium, and platinum are averaging somewhere north of $1,000, and we have silver sitting here at $18, that's telling you that they really fear silver more than anything else.